Hey, throwing them Niners look good, man.
Hey, bro, we needed that little break, you know.
Man, look, I was
Where I'm
watching.
putting the
I
sentry
was
turret? Where
I
to
was
put it?
watching y'all play Seattle, bro,
Where should I
and
put the sentry turret?
and I
That
was just
defense.
I was just watching how the
I'm gonna put that shit outside. Fuck it.
like the they was panning the camera to Kyle's dad.
Jesus.
To what? Kyle's dad?
Yeah, was you watching the game?
Yeah, but
Do you remember when like okay, so Kyle Shanahan's dad was at the game.
right.
Okay, so like just several times the camera would pan to Kyle Shanahan's dad, and the camera would just be on him. And the way this nigga was looking, bro, like like he looked like he's evil, bro, and it looked like he
Oh,
was enjoying the kind of game y'all was having. Oh my goodness. Oh man. This nigga knows exactly
EA
what he's
Sports
doing, bro.
coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T
Bro, why we
Bank
can't play in the
Stadium.
morning, bro?
Today, after a topsy-turvy opening weekend, it's on to week 2, and we've got a good one here, as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the Baltimore Ravens. The first game's out of the way. Time to buckle down for the long season ahead. We're off in week 2. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will be at the 25-yard line.
What you mean? Hey man, it's just I don't really never bring it out. I just be scaring niggas, really. Oh.
In motion, the tight end. Going to the air right away, Hooker. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man, complete. A big play there on the first play of the game. 42 yards.
Oh.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. They'll run for the first time with his speedster, Jahmyr Gibbs. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Now Hooker going to change things up a bit. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. They still can't get him. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Obviously a big play was needed, and you can see his eyes light up as he realized there's absolutely no one in front of him. And he takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a 1st down, but a big gain to boot.
Gibbs is into the end zone. Touchdown, Lions.
All right, let's get it, baby.
The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point.
Knock this chill off.
It's up, it's good, and the Lions lead 7-0.
Play a little music, man. Play a little music. Wake up a little bit, man. I'll deal with Lamar.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. Give him 10 yards there, and about by the nose of the football, he's going to have a first down. Jackson going to keep it running right. And no pitch there and no chance either as he's brought down behind the line of scrimmage. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down. Here's Jackson. He's going to rifle one deep left side. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
Hey, man. Ain't a good look right there.
Hooker now off play action. Rolling to his left. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. All that for a 2-yard gain, 2nd down. Hey, look at this Baltimore defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
We know it's only week 1, but the results look pretty good so far. The key is, can they do it week in and week out? Because right now, they're not awarding any championships or trophies after 1 week.
Well, actually, a good.
Nice young faces playing.
I'm glad he threw that shit like
Let's
that.
see if they can get this going.
The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
On 3rd down, here's Gibbs. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. A toss out right to Gibbs. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Charles, they won last week despite him not running the ball well. They told us need to get him going. Runs like that help.
And they talked to us about leaning on him because, as you noted, last week they didn't have to. Still won the ball game. They leaned on other people to give them the yardage that they needed, but they really want him to be that guy, and that's what they're doing early in this game.
Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. That pass caught, it's Williams. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. He's going to try and do this himself.
Good shit,
and
boy.
he probably should have given that one off as he's going to get hit and
was
taken
funny, I ain't
down
gonna
behind
count,
the
boy.
line. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Well, that play never really got off the launching pad. He had a linebacker in his face before he had a chance to do much of anything.
Yeah, I think it's big boys up front, that offensive line. They've got to do a little bit better job of protecting him if they're going to continue to run the option.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Hendon Hooker, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Lions lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Extra point splits the uprights, and that'll make the score 14-0. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
2nd and 10. Jackson.
Okay.
Open man downfield is Duvernay. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. On the run, this is J.K. Dobbins. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. You talk about this Lions defense. They were excellent last week in the win over the Chargers.
And I'm eager to see the game plan and trying to attack them this week, because when you take it away 4 times through interceptions, do you now decide that I can't throw the ball against this team and try and run it like crazy? Or do you challenge them? This is going to be fun.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down. To throw is Jackson.
That's a pick.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That was well played, but that was also an example of a corner who understands his coverage, realized he had support behind him, and could be a little more aggressive in the shorter zone, and did exactly that, knocking that pass away.
Man, oh, that nigga missed.
And no, it doesn't get there. Hits the crossbar, bounces back out. He had it online, but it comes up about a rotation short. The Lions with the football here to begin the second quarter.
That nigga must be a punter or something.
As they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Oh, that's Justin Tucker right there?
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Damn, Brody.
It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already... And this is caught. Touchdown, Detroit. Jamison Williams,
you might not want to keep them on the
yards.
album.
And the Lions are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 21 to zip.
Ravens nothing. Jack Fox to kick off.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here, because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Well, I baited you another shit.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. A give right side for Gibbs. And effective running here. He'll take it down inside the 10. 2nd down from the 8. They can get a first down by reaching the 5. Here's Hooker to throw it. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions are able to add on to their first half lead. Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out.
Ooh,
oh, good return up past the 30. Still going. One man to beat. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Jackson and the Ravens still on the field. They'll go for two. They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it for the two-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that deficit a bit further. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Well, everything right now that they touch on this side of the football, it seems to turn to gold. They've scored on 3 straight possessions. That lead continues to grow. And, I mean, if they can get points here. And he lost the football. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. Gibbs straight ahead. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
Off play action. Here's Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams.
Tell that nigga to get up, J-Mo. Oh, that nigga a beast.
There for Detroit. 55 yards. Hooker wants to change the look. They'll run with Gibbs. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Lions are able to add on to that lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And a rout is on here in this first half.
Ravens 8. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Hey, Gray, I just want you to know this for you.
Line up and kick this one away.
Keep on sending that damn video, nigga.
He will return this from deep in the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Hey. hey, you ain't lying, nigga. You ain't lying.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter. But you're absolutely right, partner. One of the last things this offensive quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you
want
confidence
knock it
in.
out.
Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. One back in the backfield.
Oh, we on that shit.
And the defense closes quickly there. He'll get maybe a yard to the 33.
Well, partner, I don't think it's any secret that any running back wants to be able to see a hole open so that he can gallop through it. But in this case, he had to slow down. There was really no hole there, and he took a big hit in order to get that 1 yard.
They go play action now. Jackson looking deep here for Flowers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Throwing is Jackson. He'll swing this out to
what
Dobbins.
a move, nigga. What a move, nigga.
Down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
You been watching me, huh?
Now that's the kind of big play you'd like to see. This first half, it hasn't gone their way, and they could use a shot in the arm, something to perk them up a bit. And they get one here in the passing game.
Yes, sir. Made it.
Oh, and for the 3rd time, Jackson going to be intercepted. It's Brian Branch with it. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way.
He's down inside the 10 to the 8, and it comes on a gain of 8. Ball on the 8, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the Ravens.
Williams, the man in motion left. And they're going to give it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, and this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Here we go. Start.
Gibbs will try and pick it up. And he has the 1st down before he's tackled at the 5. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry up. They go play action. Here's Hooker. Escaping the pressure. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Adafe Owe showing off the pass rush skills. 1st down, a bit of a disaster, and now on 2nd and goal, back even further. Here's Hooker. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gibbs. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. They'll try and run it with Gibbs. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Hooker going to try and throw for it. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith. And the Ravens are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. He's going to sling this deep downfield, and that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Now a 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. That one into the hands of Flowers. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. Throw caught by Flowers. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Jackson's throw into the hands of Andrews. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the 1st down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. And that'll do it for the end of the 2nd quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Ravens set to receive the football, trailing here as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he's only going to make it to the 13-yard line and no further.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Second half starts with a run by Dobbins. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, it's hard to have vision as a runner and find a hole when there's nothing but defenders in your way. They stacked that one up really well. But give him credit. Instead of trying to bounce it out and turn it into a big play, which might have turned into a big loss, kind of just took his medicine there and took the 1 yard.
Here's Jackson to throw. Open man is Duvernay. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a 1st down. Now that ground game just continues to struggle to really get any momentum in this ball game, Charles. And I mean, you're at the point here, 3rd quarter, down 4 scores, probably going to have to put it in the air.
Oh, no question about it. So that's your only chance, your only opportunity. But think of the pressure you just put on your offensive line, because if you're a pass rusher, you're not even thinking about them running the football. All you're doing is getting into that sprinter stance and going after the quarterback.
On 2nd down, Jackson.
Pick, come on, CJ. He's giving it to you.
And their struggles continue here.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Seventh play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
You turned it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, what a dot.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Jackson on 1st down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Oh, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
Looked like they were set up defensively in a zone coverage, but somehow they found a seam because that receiver all alone. By rights, that should have been a touchdown, but somehow this ball's overthrown.
Hands it off out of the gun, and he'll be taken down at the 34. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. Well, this defense, they've got the 4-score advantage, and you can see why they continue to bottle up the run game, and really they've just been sharp in all facets here in this one, CD.
Yeah, they've kept that offense in check the entire game.
Okay,
and I think it's been led by
Good
what you just talked about, that defensive front, which has not allowed them to run the football and establish control of the line of scrimmage.
The Raven passing game getting in sync. Another 1st down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Jackson. Flush to his right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. Oh,
lucky you, boy.
The other side has got it.
Come on, better
And he
get his
gets
ass down.
inside the 10 to the 9. Now it's Jackson.
Good shit, boy.
The end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Oh, boy, bold.
Lamar Jackson, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Ravens go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw. And he'll get in. And they're going to draw themselves 2 points closer.
Makes the score Lions 35, Ravens 16.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And they were terrific in the first half, built up a sizable lead, and it's just been cut into a bit following the opening drive score on the other side. But this is a unit that has to be itching to get the football again.
You can say that again. They've got to be pretty eager because, let's face it, they've had to sit through halftime, then sit on the sidelines and watch that drive. So you can bet that they're saying, let's get on with this. We got to go out there and get some more points.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. They'll go again with Gibbs. And he'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. And quickly they get to the line.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Looking to throw. Hooker. Now he steps away. Hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And they won't risk defending a return here. That one's out of bounds, and it'll be spotted at the 14-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got to...
That's all on me.
To the races, down the right side. Look at the big man rumble. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Andrews. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Ravens are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. John Harbaugh thought about it, and now his guys are going to go for the 2-point conversion. And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for 2 does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, in fact, you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
Still third quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Adafe Oweh able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room. Hooker's going to throw it. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The extra effort after the catch makes it good for a gain of 26 and also a first down. Hooker. And he can't escape.
I didn't even come that close.
That play up right, Klein Smith as he gets the sack.
There's a reason it's all linebackers are often captains of a defense. They call the signals. They have the opportunity to affect the game in coverage, against the run, and, of course, on blitzes. Living in the best of both worlds here. Already has an interception. Now he gets to record a sack, too.
Back now in Baltimore. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Working out of the shotgun, Hooker. He's airing it out for Williams. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Trenton Simpson. And the Ravens are right back in this football game.
Hooker's pass intercepted. The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores. A nice looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Jackson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air, and defensively, they were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a 1st down. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They go play action with Jackson. And he finds a man in the crossing route. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Raven passing game getting in sync, another 1st down.
Good yardage on the completion there. When they look at the scoreboard, they do understand a field goal is not going to do them any good. My guess, they're going to press the ball downfield as far as possible, try and throw it into the end zone and get a score because they know they've got to get that done and get the ball back as quickly as possible.
And a tackle there by C.J. Gardner-Johnson.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Play action. Now Jackson. Throw left side complete. That's Andrews. 9 yards on the play there, and it'll set him up first and goal.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You know, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Jackson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They come up here with another shot from the 6-yard line, and it's second and goal now.
No, we changed it. 13.
They go play action now. Jackson. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Lee McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
Second goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Here's Jackson. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal. Here we go. It's Jackson on 4th down. Dancing to his left. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And this 11-play drive is going to lead to nothing on the scoreboard. Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 98 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. Now, this offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's 1st and 10. Now a bootleg with Hooker. That's to the tight end, Laporta. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is second and less than a yard. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Jahmyr Gibbs, his 5th rushing touchdown now on the year. And the Lions are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. The other side has got it. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time.
That's
a big boy. Boy, Gray love them high balls.
So the big
boy.
play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. And this ball incomplete.
Yeah, the tight end. I know who that nigga is.
Ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
Hey, trust me, I know who he is, boy. Hey, it's all good, man.
Let's go. Get high. Yo. Go right here.
Now Jackson.
Good shit, boy.
And that'll be taken in by Andrews for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Ravens have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Jackson. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Lions are able to cover this one up. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Credit that sack to Travis Jones. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the
Under pressure.
Boy, coming.
Got him again. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it here with 1:07 remaining. Back-to-back sacks have this place in a frenzy as they line up again 3rd and long now. Now a give to Gibbs, running left. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Why are you trying so hard,
Ravens
man?
going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. They'll call that a punt of 59 yards. Tough to do better than that. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Jackson. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Passing lanes, tough to come by with so many defensive backs on the field here late in the game. And it's not just the number of bodies, it's their quickness and their agility that makes it tough to complete a pass.
Here's 2nd down. Jackson to throw.
Yes,
This is intercepted, and that should do it.
Damn.
And they will finally bring this run back to an end, but not before he's down inside the 5-yard line at the 4. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on 1st and goal. They've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. A pickup of 4 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and goal. Again, it's Gibbs. And he's going to take it in for
I had to get my boy Gibbs one more, man.
A touchdown run there from a yard out. And the Lions are on their way to a 2-0 start. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it.
I know they're not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And that final kickoff concludes the ball game, partner, and one side.